Okay, here's Boston. We didn't stay long. Just cruised on through. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to Salem. We had an early start. I'm with my mom. We woke up at 4 this morning to catch almost 7 a.m. flight. We had all the intentions of going into Boston to see the Cheers bar. We missed our exits twice, got turned around, too many people, traffic was stressing us out. We saw the front of the Cheers bar, that was cool. I didn't get any footage because I thought we'd park and then we couldn't and we gave up. We said, let's get to Salem. So we're en route to Salem. So this is going to be a 24 hours in Salem, non-sponsored. I'm not being, hosted anywhere. Everything I'm doing is on my own time and what I would recommend to you guys if you were to spend like a single night in Salem. So I'm excited to take you along. It has been almost 2 years since I've been here, so I'm very excited to see some of my favorite spots and then also to see some new spots as well. So come along. We are just making a pit stop for the night on our way to Maine, but I do have some cool things kind of lined up, so things I haven't done before, and I'm excited. All right, we'll see you guys in Salem. Okay, lighting is not the best, sorry, but wait a minute, we'll just do it this way. I'm wearing a little shirt from Amazon and then a black lace bralette because all the reviews said that this was really short. So I was like, it'd be cute to have some lace poking out. And then I have a little midi skirt from Amazon. So you can see that a little bit better there. And then I just have some knockoff Doc Martens from, I think, Temu. But this is the outfit. Okay, so we're gonna grab an Uber because we're technically over in Peabody. So we're gonna grab an Uber, head over to Essex Street, and I think we're gonna eat at Rockefeller's. And then we're gonna start exploring. And I'm so excited. I cannot believe I'm back here and I'm excited to be here with my mom. Wow. So the other day, Mom and I were talking about how she hasn't been to Salem since
8th grade. Let's not do the math.
Okay, let's not do the math. And so it's been a minute and we're like on the way to Maine. It would be a fun little thing to do because I obviously love coming here and I want to go with her. So we thought it'd be a little fun trip. So just a little overnight excursion. So let's grab an Uber and let's head to Essex Street. Cheers! A little mystery shot at Rockefeller's. It smells so minty. Okay. Fig and prosciutto flatbread. We got it with the cauliflower crust. That looks amazing. So we are having so much fun, but Mom and I are gonna do a little wrap up tonight when we're back at the hotel. Talk about all the things we saw today so it all makes sense.
Seen some things.
But we're having a blast. I'm so excited to be here. But yeah, so we'll wrap it up at the end of the day. I'm so sad because they're closing and I don't get to come here because they're closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and those are the only 2 days I'm gonna be here. So I'll show you guys the window. I've never gotten to go. It's always been closed every single time, but it's very cool. So I'm so excited. My favorite store in Salem is Black Veil, and they're getting an Essex Street store, so that's gonna be really cool. But we're going to the tattoo shop tomorrow. Good morning! We were gonna do our wrap up last night, but we ended up meeting up with some friends and had a lot of fun at Rockefeller's. We did some mystery shots and just hung out.
We did.
We did. We found out that Mom and our friend Brian have the same birthday on Thursday, so that's kind of fun. So we were like, we have to celebrate.
Celebrate the Leos.
Celebrate the Leos. It's Leo season. So that was a lot of fun. We did a lot yesterday, actually. We did a lot of shopping, which was great. Okay. I did the Witchboard Museum, which I wasn't allowed to include the audio in that because they want you to come do the tour. I got to see, I believe his name is John, the curator of the museum, and it was just fascinating listening to him talk about everything. So if you're in Salem, I would highly recommend that. I think it was like maybe like $10 to do, so it wasn't like super expensive, but it is very cool. So if you're into that sort of thing and like the history on the witch boards, I would definitely do that. What else did we do? We did the Halloween museum. I've done that before.
Yes.
What did you like that?
I did.
It's cute. Cool. That's a really cutesy one. It's very fun and nostalgic. Yeah. It's black lit, so that's awesome. We went to Count Orlok's. I got to see my friend Cliff. Yes. That was a lot of fun. Mom doesn't watch
much stuff in there.
I was gonna say, Mom doesn't watch a lot of horror movies, but it's still so cool to see just the detail and all of the items, and I don't know, it's really cool. It's like,
yeah, there's some jump scares in there.
There's some jump scares. I'm not allowed to film in there, so that's another one. If you want to check that out, I highly recommend. It's like, I think $13 for the ticket. Again, not super expensive, really, but it's a lot of fun. What else?
And a special guest star at Rockefeller.
Channing Tatum was in Salem. We were sitting outside on the side of Rockefeller's. We had just gotten to Salem. We're eating, and our waitress comes up and is like, "Oh my God, you guys, Channing Tatum is here." And I like had to like go in my mind like, Channing Tatum is in Salem? Like it wasn't registering. And she had like a little photo that someone had taken. He was wearing like a bald cap, but a bald cap. No, he was wearing a baseball cap. And I guess his daughter is into like Salem, and she wanted to go to Rockefeller's, and so yeah, they were doing like a private tour of Salem. I thought that was so cool. So I kept trying to manifest running into him because I didn't actually get to see him with my own eyes. I tried. I like snuck around the side of Rockefeller's.
I saw the SUV. That was cool.
I saw the SUV, so he was in the vicinity. But that was crazy. That was like really wild. And then I made a new friend last night. Her name is Morgan. She actually has watched some of my videos. She's on her bachelorette trip and wanted some ideas. So she'd been watching some YouTubers and came across my video. So she was like, hi. So that was really fun. I'm Morgan. I had so much fun meeting you and your friend. I hope you guys had a blast in Salem. And yeah, so we got to hang out with my friends Erin and Ashley and Brian, and that was a lot of fun. We just had a blast chatting and hanging out at Rockefeller's. So we got our second win because we've been up since like 4 in the morning. I was not sure if we were gonna make it, but we did. We made it. It was so fun. So now this is our second day, and we're only doing like a half day because we're gonna drive up to Maine here in the afternoon. But First stop of the day is Black Veil, which is one of my absolute favorite stores in Salem. I showed you guys yesterday their Essex Street shop that's going to be coming soon, so can't wait to come back and see that. But this place is stunning, and I wish they would allow me to live in here because I would. I absolutely would. So let's go inside. Salem, day 2! And I'll have to show you the fit in a minute, so. Well, in a turn of events, I don't check the times. They open in like 30 minutes, so we're gonna come back. So we're gonna go, I guess, bop around on Essex Street. I've got a couple stores that I want to take you guys to today that I love. And then we're also getting aura readings at noon. So that's gonna be really cool and I can't wait to take you for that. But we will come back to Black Veil because I am not leaving the city without seeing Black Veil tattoo. So if you know this view, you know where we're at right now. It is a gorgeous day. There's not a freaking cloud in the sky. It is so beautiful. Here's Max and Danny's house from Hocus Pocus. This is a private residence and it is in a neighborhood. So if you do come here, please be respectful. Do not go on the property. Just take quick pictures, move out of the way of traffic. But it is so iconic and so stunning, and as all of us love Hocus Pocus, it feels like such a must to see, and it's been a few years since I've seen it, so this is cool. But I love too that it is right on the water. Oh my god, it's beautiful today. Look how beautiful this garden is. The amount of work, it is so stunning. I'm gonna link my other videos, but I had a psychic reading done here at Pentagram and it was really, really good. And if you've watched Vanessa Hudgens' documentary in Salem that came out like a year or two ago, she also went to the same place and had the same woman read her as well. And I think that's really cool, but this is a really neat shop. So definitely check my other video with that in there because I love that place. Okay, this is what we're about to do. Okay, it might be insane that I got clam chowder and it's like 80 degrees out, but I'm so happy right now. I can't even stand it. And then mom got a little hot dog. What is that? Onion rings?
Onion rings.
Love. It's gonna be good. Happy birthday, guys. Okay, Brian, Ashley, Sierra, Lisa. Birthday,
Yes.
the 15th, Leo.
Leo
Oh my gosh.
baby.
I heard so much fun of it.
We love you guys.
Love you.
Such good energy.
Love it. Okay, so we actually ended up leaving Salem a little bit later than we had anticipated. So by the time we got here to Maine, it was like, what, like
9:30.
9:30. So it was like pitch black. We had to drive like 3 miles into the woods. And so by the time we got here, we were like, whew, we're ready for bed. And so we forgot to film a little outro for Salem. We wanted to talk really quick. We went to House Witch and got aura photos, and I just wanted to show. And there is mine. And then here's mom's. I love the colors in hers, but they look so cool, and our readings were really nice.
They look cool and so different.
They're so different. And we were told that your aura kind of changes, can change throughout your life or even throughout the day. So it's something that I would probably get done again. I really wanted to go to House Witch because I love Vanderpump Rules, and they, during the Scandival situation, sent Ariana and Katie like healing packages. They were like spell kits to kind of banish like negative energy and stuff like that. And I just thought that was kind of cool and fun. And they're not the only place that does the aura readings in town, but I kind of thought that was a cool thing and I was drawn to that, so I wanted to go to them. And it was a great experience. I loved it. Did you liked your reading?
Oh, I did. I thought it was very, very interesting and pretty spot on.
Yeah. They were super in depth. It took about 15 minutes for the photo and the reading, and it was great. I loved it. The person doing our readings, very knowledgeable on everything.
Yeah, she really was.
And we were sent home with like a little card that has the colors so we can remember keywords about our readings. But it's funny because she asked me beforehand, like, what colors do you think are in yours? And I was like, I don't know, I'm feeling very like green. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I've been in just like a green mood in general. And then she was like, well, yeah, it is. So, and then there's like these little things up at the top, the little circular things. Those are little orbs. So those are our spirit guides. And so I had about 5, and I was like, that is very cool. So, you know, interpret that how you will, but I loved it. So this is my last full day in Maine, so I'm gonna go to the hotel tonight because my flight home tomorrow is like 5:30 in the morning.
Before the sun.
So I'm gonna do my full Salem haul once I get to the hotel because we're about to have family come over. So I will see you guys at the hotel. Have fun in Salem and Maine with your mom. I'll see you guys at the hotel. Okay, so I'm sitting on the floor of the hotel because the lighting just is really good here. So we're gonna do a little Salem haul. No words on this bag, so I don't know why I just showed that. But The first thing I wanted to say was I had the best time with my mom. I really appreciate her going along with wanting to go to Salem for an evening. I really appreciate you guys watching. That is always the biggest thing to me, and enjoying the content that I produce. I was so excited to challenge myself to see how much I could do in Salem in 24 hours. And I packed a bunch into a singular night in like 2 days. It was a lot of running around, but I did manage to find time to hang with friends, and obviously my mom was with me the whole time, so we hung together. But it was a blast. The weather was amazing. I got to meet some new friends. I got to see some old friends. It was just the best trip ever, and I loved it. So thank you for being interested in this Salem content, because I know it's not my normal content. When I was planning this trip, I knew for sure that I wanted a sweatshirt that said Salem on it, because I didn't have one, and I have seen so many of my friends have Salem sweatshirts, and I was like, I'm gonna get one. So I went to Moon's website and I picked this particular one out. I'll show you in just a second. If you watched my Target video from a couple weeks ago, you know that I lost my cat, Toki. I'm not gonna cry, oh my god, I'm not gonna cry. So it's been about a month now at this point. I miss her every single freaking day, but I have been obsessed with getting little things with little cats on it. So let me show you. So this is an embroidered Salem Witch City, Massachusetts shirt with a little kitty cat on it. And I love that it's more of like a tan brownish color on the gray. It's just so comfy cozy. I got it oversized because I like all of my sweatshirts to be oversized. But this was the one thing that when I was planning on going, I knew I had to have. And so I'm so excited that they had it in stock. So I picked this up. This was like the first thing I knew I wanted to get. So beelined it to Moon's, and yeah, I love this. I think it was like $40. Might be a little more pricey for a sweatshirt, but since it is embroidered, kind of makes it worth the extra little bit of money. But it's comfy and cozy, and you can order these online. So even if you're not going to Salem anytime soon and you want a little sweatshirt, they have them on their website. So just something to keep in mind. So one of the first places I had to stop in as well was Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery. I got to see my friend Cliff, which was really fun to see him. This is always one of my favorite places to go. Like I said earlier, it helps if you're a horror fan, but you don't have to be, because it's just so cool. It's like all wax figurines. You're not allowed to take any video inside of the actual exhibit, but you can like out in the gift shop area. So I tried to show as much as I could out there, but I would recommend going. It is a blast. But I got this Vampira t-shirt. Again, I got this oversized because I want to like sleep in it or wear it with bike shorts, and since I have a long torso, I like for it to be long enough to kind of cover. But I love this. I don't have any shirts with Vampira on it, so I thought it would be a really cool piece to add to my collection. And then I also got a little magnet. This is so fun and cute. I can't wait to put it on the fridge. So it says Count Orlok's Nightmare Gallery with Salem at the top, a little Ouija board, and I think this is really cool. They also had it in orange, so it was a little bit of a toss-up, but ultimately I was like, I want the cream neutral. I think it looks very clean and fun. So yeah, those were the two things I got there. I also just pulled this out of the bag. We went to the Halloween museum, and so I have my glasses and my mom's glasses in here, and they're just fun to keep as a little keepsake. They did actually update the Halloween museum since I've seen it, like not only just the exhibit, because some of that was new, but also the gift shop is like next door now. So that was kind of cool to see. So I didn't end up getting anything there because when I travel, I need to drive to Salem. It's a long drive, but I feel like I need to drive there because there's so much I always want to bring back. And I always just have like a checked bag, and while that's big, I bring so much stuff with me that sometimes the bag gets filled really quickly. And so I didn't want to buy a million things at a million places. I was always like, I can go back. Then we went to Howl's Witch. This was my first time in here. Like I said earlier, I love Vanderpump Rules, and I love that everybody in there is obsessed with like Bravo and everything, and the whole Scandival situation, sending the spell kit. It was just really cool to me, so I was like, I have to check them out this time. and they are kind of like catty corner across from Rockefeller's, so it was like really easy to find, and I was like, how have I overlooked this so many times? But like I showed you guys, I have my Aura photo. This is still one of the coolest things I've done, and I feel like I'll do it again in Salem. And then they also provided us with these little cards to kind of help remember, because they throw so much information at you. So I have some like little keywords. I won't go into my reading too much. It almost brought me to tears. I was like, hold it together. I don't know why I told myself that, but I was like, I have to hold it together. But it was really good. It was very magical. And then I got this card, which I'm actually going to frame and do a little 5x7 type deal on the wall. And it is just all these little iconic spots in Salem. Let me take it out of the plastic so there's not a glare. So yeah, they have just all these cool little places, like the Salem Common is up here, Derby Street, Old Burying Point. There's like this cute little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. So I just thought that this was really fun and a little different, and I can't wait to frame this and hang it. And then of course, while my mom was getting her reading done, I had to pick up some crystals. So I got this little bag to keep them all in. I got rose quartz, which, you know, is for like love and peace and that sort of thing. Now some of these I'm going to have to reference back and look at because I can't remember all the names. This one is Swimming Pool Obsidian. I'm going to insert a photo of what it all looked like together, because it does look like what, you know, the ripples in a pool look like in a swimming pool. It was just so beautiful and it kept catching my eye. Let me see what this one means because I cannot remember. Okay, so the Swimming Pool Obsidian is for joy, relaxation, and celebration. And I just love them all together. If I could have purchased the entire thing of Swimming Pool Obsidians, I would have, but obviously that would have been crazy and I want to leave some for others, so I love this. And then I got this one, which is the Fantasy Rose Quartz. And this one is good for imagination, joy, and self-love. It's not really picking up on here, but it almost looks like colors of like a bubble, if you blow a bubble, where there's like some pinks and blues, and it's just really pretty. It just was kind of calling to me, so I picked it up. And then this last one, I forgot to take a picture of it. I will try and find out what it is based on my footage from that day, but this one also kind of looks like a bubble, and so it just kind of caught my eye, and I was like, yeah, I have to have it. So all of them together are just kind of like, they kind of all go. I'm trying to like show you guys the best I can. They kind of just like all go together. Lots of pinks and blues, and yeah, I think they're gorgeous, and I'm so happy with these to add to my collection. And getting crystals in Salem just feels extra special because it's just extra witchy and fun there, so I knew I had to pick some up. And then actually while I was getting my reading done, my mom was looking around and she was so cute. She surprised me with a little gift. First of all, the paper is so cute. I love it. Just all the little details are so fun. So every time I go thrifting with my mom, I always talk about how I want to start a uranium glass collection, even if it's just a small one. And they had plates, and my mom got me one, and it is so beautiful and very like simple, but I love it. I'm trying to get it to where you can see the green. Okay, yeah, there you go. It's just so pretty, and if you're unfamiliar with uranium glass, it does glow under black light. So I'm gonna have to get a little setup going, and I'm just gonna have to add to my collection, but this one's gonna be extra special because my mom got it for me and she surprised me with it, which I was so shocked about because I had picked it up like numerous times while she was getting her reading, and part of me was like, don't buy it, it's okay, like just get your crystals and stuff and you'll be fine. And so I just did that, and then she surprised me with it. She's like, I got you a little something, and she's like, it's something you've always wanted. I was like, I know, it's the uranium glass. So thank you, Mom. I love it so much. I'm so excited to start this collection, but yeah, I'm a little nervous about taking it home. It is not going in my checked bag. It is going in my actual like luggage that I'm taking on the plane. So I'm gonna have to like sandwich this between something soft, but it's so special because it's uranium glass from Salem from my mom. I love it. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're winding down to the last 3 items. So I went into Nocturne for the first time this time as well. I was really excited to go in here because I've seen pictures and videos and I was like, I need to see this place with my own 2 eyes, and it did not disappoint. It is stunning and gorgeous and beautiful. I picked up a ring. I got this super dainty little spider web ring. They were all the same size. I kept trying them on thinking one was gonna like fit different than the other, but I think it's so pretty and it feels like something I can wear like all the time, and it's like very dainty, which is what I like in jewelry, and then it's just like a little spooky vibe on top of everything else. Also, the little bag that they put it in is so cute and adorable. I love it. And then I got a little fragrance. The paper, I love this blue color. It's so stunning. This is a mist by Graveyard Wanders, and mine is Picnic in the Cemetery. So the packaging is really gorgeous. So they are from Montreal, and this, let's see, Magic Mist offers an enchanting experience and long-lasting fragrance. Its versatility allows for it to be used as a personal perfume and to create an alluring ambiance in your home. So you can use this as a room spray, but also as a fragrance. And this one has like a peach scent to it, but it also has a woodsy kind of musk to it as well. So it's sweet, but also woodsy. I don't know. I can't describe it. I haven't smelled anything like it. And I was like, this is divine. I need to smell like this all the time. I'd have to ask mom which one she got, but hers had like sandalwood in it, and it also smelled amazing. So I can't wait to use this all the time. I love that this one's called Picnic in the Cemetery because it does feel like you're eating peaches in a cemetery, which is very dark, but it just kind of gives you like the idea. So it's very woodsy and peach and I'm about to make this my whole entire new personality, so. And then of course I had to stop into Coven Boutique and see my girl Alex. If you have not been into Coven, it is down by the wharf and it is so cute and magical, and they carry so many fun things. I went to them the second day and I was like, I just want something little because they have so many purses, and as much as I would love to buy like 6 different purses, I just couldn't fit them in my bag this time. So if they have some online, I'll probably have to place an order. But I picked up this silver Salem necklace, and it is, again, very cute and dainty. I'm notorious for mixing metals. I know a lot of people are either gold or they're either silver. Obviously, for me, if it's cute and I like it, I'm gonna wear it. And so this is gonna be one that's probably gonna be like a daily necklace for me, and it came in this cute little black bag. So I'm gonna put it in here to keep it safe for now. But I cannot wait to wear that, and I love that, and I was so excited to see you guys. If you're watching this, I love you so much in there. So yeah, that is it. It took me a little longer to get this video up, only because we went to Maine right after Salem, and I kind of thought I would have time to edit the Gatlinburg trip and the Salem trip, but I did not because I was having so much fun being in the moment, spending time with my family. And so hopefully when you guys watch this, you love it. It brings you a little serotonin, a little Salem serotonin. It had been almost 2 years for me going back this time, so I was having a blast popping into stores. Like I said, meeting new friends, seeing old friends. It just was so much fun. So yeah, if you haven't been to Salem before, I have other videos that I will link down below because I did different things that I haven't done before. So this is probably like, I think this is my 5th Salem video, so if you want other recommendations from things I've done in the past, I'm going to link those all down below. But it is possible, if you are passing through Massachusetts, to do a single night in Salem. I personally love going multiple days, but it is possible to do like 24 hours. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Again, if you've not already, please make sure to like, subscribe, join my creepy little corner of the internet. You know I would love to have you. And we're getting so close to spooky season. I cannot even believe it. So after all of these videos go up, we'll be back into Halloween decor, DIY stuff I have on deck, and like decorating, and I don't know, I'm so excited. It's all happening. It's all happening. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.